Hey Tree Sprites, one of the things that we need to accept moving forward in creating a new reality is that we're going to have to give up everything that we know and everything that is familiar. We can't take this current framework or any of its mechanisms with us. One of the hardest parts of revolution and recreation is giving up the old, because you have to have a certain level of fearlessness in order to let go, in order to release what you know and what you have. And that can cause a lot of feelings of stress and anxiety. Wrapping your mind around forfeiting what has been predictable and what has been the framework of your survival for an unpredictable and unfamiliar, brand new future, especially when that future is not reflected in mainstream society, when that future is something that is being forged from our creation and from our imagination. And we wouldn't have to give up everything all at once. It would be a gradual process, but it would be a gradual process of releasing. The old reality must be collapsed, must be destroyed in order to make space for the new one. And really, when you pay attention, this is already happening. The reality that we have lived in is collapsing, and it is up to us right now to lay the groundwork and the foundation for the new world that we want to live in, and also doing it without rebuilding this reality, the one of destruction and harm, the one that we arrived here in. One thing about human beings is that it's very easy for us to get trapped and caught up in our habits and patterns. We form deep attachments to locations and to material things. I just went through a really big move and I had to give up just about everything. And even as nerve-wracking as the process was, I did my best to remind myself to maintain faith that where I was moving toward was going to end up being greater than where I was. And that's what we have to keep in mind. The future, our dream reality, is so much greater, so much more beneficial, so much more magical than anything that we could ever experience in living in this form of reality. We cling so tightly to the desolation that we're familiar with that we are unwilling to trade it in for an unfamiliar paradise. We have the ability and the resources and the time. All we need is the mindset. So much of what inhibits us is our own imaginary fear. And yes, of course, there are powers and systems that are always working against us, but they are, and they have been, and they always will be the vast minority. The only reason that they have power is because we believe in it and because we allow it and we obey the current structure. The reality that we live in is one that we collectively agree on. It is what we all consider normal. But normal is whatever we want it to be. It's time to shake things up, Tree Sprites. Subscribe to Black Barn Owl, link in the bio, and I'll see you in always.